Hello everyone, I am April Maureen Ramos Limang and I am going to tackle about types of bones. Do you know what are the types of bones? There are five types of bones in human body. The long bone, short bone, flat bone, regular bone, and the sesamoid bone. First, let's talk about the long bone. Do you know what are the long bones? Long bones are characterized by a shaft, the diaphysis, that is much longer than its width, and by an epiphysis is rounded head at each end of the shaft. Most bones of the limbs, including those of the fingers and those, are long bones. Long bones, such as the clavicle, that have a differently shaped shaft or ends are also called modified long bones. The long bones are the femur, the tibia, the fibula of the legs, humerus, radius, and ulna of the arms, metacarpals, and metatarsals of hands and feet, phalanges of the fingers and toes, and the clavicles or collar bone. That are the examples of long bones. Short bones. What are short bones? Or what is short bones? Short bones roughly cube-shaped and have a thin layer of compact bone surrounding a spongy interior. Short bones of the wrist and ankle are short bones. Their primary function is to provide support and stability with little to no movement. The example of these short bones are the carpals or carpus in the wrist, patella in the knee, tarpals or tarsus in the ankle or in the feet. That are the examples of short bones. Flat bones. Flat bones are thin and generally curved with two parallel layers of compact bones sandwiching a layer of spongy bone. Most bones of the flat bones of the skull are flat bones, as is the sternum. Flat bones are bones whose principal function as either extensive protection or the provision of board surfaces for muscular attachment. These bones are expanded into broad, flat plates as in the skull, the pelvis, sternum, and the rib cage. The flat bones are the occipital, parietal, frontal, nasal, lacrimal, vomer, hip bone, sternum, ribs, and scapula. In the cranial bones, the layers of compact tissue are familiarly known as the tables of the skull. The outer one is the thick and tough, The inner is thin, dense, and brittle, and the hinge is termed the vitreous or glass-like table. That's are the example of flat bones, the human skeleton. Next one is the irregular bones. Do you know what are the irregular bones? Irregular bones serve various purposes in the body, such as protection of the nervous tissue, affording multiple anchor points for skeletal muscle attachment, and maintaining pharynx and trachea support and tongue attachment. Irregular bones do not fit into the above categories. As amplified by the name, their shapes are irregular and complicated. Often this irregular shape is due to their many centers of ossification or because they contain bony sinuses. The example of these irregular bones are ethmoid, sphenoid, palatine, temporal, inferior nasal concha, zygomatic, maxilla, mandible, hyoid, vertebrae, sacrum, and the coccyx. That are the examples of irregular bones. Last one is the sesamoid bones. Sesamoid bones are bones embedded in tendons. It is derived from the Latin word sesamum, means sesame seed. Since they act to hold the tendon farther away from the joint, the angle of the tendon is increased and thus the leverage of the muscle is increased. The example of these sesamoid bones in our thumb and in the foot, the red one. That are the example of sesamoid bone. I hope you understand all types of bones, right from the long bone, the short bone, the flat bone, the irregular bone, and the sesamoid bone. Thank you for watching and have a great day.